Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Fallout London. In our last episode, we ran a political campaign of blackmail and extortion. We're about to deliver the results of that to the British Prime Minister.
During this debate.
And that should appoint Smythe as the new High Chancellor.
As your father used to say, you can nuke 'em, and the daft buggers would still vote us. Ha! Listen, I'll have to call you back. I've got some governing to do. Absolutely. Winning an election makes you a pillory for the desperate. People really need to start dealing with problems themselves, instead of going straight to the Prime Minister.
It's funny you should say that. I need the help of the Prime Minister.
Well, that's different. You've demonstrated your worth to us. It's been noticed and greatly appreciated. Let's see. A surprisingly prominent position for Smythe. This all appears in order. I'll get things in motion immediately. You can tell our mutual friend that I'll enjoy working with them.
Alright, that takes care of his promotion, I believe.
Oh, I wish they'd privatize the government and be done with it.
I guess we gotta head back outside and see what's next. They kinda have the whole government contained to this one office, and the monarchy in a separate palace. There doesn't seem to be any sort of House of Commons.
I can fall asleep in the chamber and still get paid.
Okay, how do we get out of here? This place is a maze. I think we still need to go down one more floor to find the exit. I might be running in circles.
Letter just in case.
Ah, here we go. That's what I was missing. One more set of stairs. Is that a bat on fire?
Sorry to bother, Gov. Got a letter for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a nice day.
You are hereby invited to the upcoming appointment ceremony of the new Lord Chancellor Smythe at St. James Palace. No refreshments will be provided. Please don't bring your own. While you are unable to attend the actual ceremony inside, you may stand witness in the courtyard. Of course, they're not going to let us anywhere we could actually see Smythe. He's going to end up being some sort of computer program or something strange when we finally find out who he is.
Do you promise to act in the sole
I do hope
interest
Father is proud of me.
I live in fear knowing
you people can reproduce.
I do.
Excellent. Now would you please sign these articles of office? By the power vested in me, by the office of the Lord Speaker, I declare you Lord Chancellor Smythe.
I thank you for this great honor, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Current events have forced me
What's
to
that
act
smell?
imprisoned.
Oh, it's you.
Citizens of London, the situation has become intolerable. Violence has spilled onto the streets of London. Even inside this sacred borough, armed gangs of hoodlums are murdering each other. This has has to stop. This must stop. This will stop. This is my promise to you. To combat this epidemic of violence, I will take direct control of the situation. We cannot afford the chaos of indecision during this emergency. London depends on it. As such, I will be dissolving Parliament immediately. It's absurd to debate laws that you cannot enforce. Power will return to the people, as it always has in this country, once and only once. Order has been restored. London is on the precipice, and we must fight for its survival. We must unite, as we always have countless times past, to defeat this great evil. I believe we are more than equal to the task. God bless the people. God bless the Queen. And God bless the United Kingdom.
Alright, he's slowly becoming a dictator in London. So we gotta head back to Smythe's office. Hello? Greetings.
Seems I must delay our meeting once again. Urgent matters have been brought to my attention. Nothing that can't be handled, especially if you continue your excellent work. Are you ready to wrap up this situation? You
Yes,
will
how
listen.
can I help?
General Asquith, a man loyal to a fault, no longer wishes to support the gentry. He claims they will only follow orders directly from the Queen herself. Given the state of things, that poses an obvious problem.
So we kill him?
Your proclivity toward violence, while appreciated, is premature. Replace him with someone actually reliable. Colonel George Major. Deliver him the appointment papers on my desk, and the bad news to the former general.
I do hope Father's proud of me.
Alright, I guess we're gonna appoint a new general of the Tommies. So we gotta head to the Imperial War Museum then. Seems like we're just traveling back to places we've already been so far in this playthrough. And delivering messages. We've kind of become a
People have a
messenger at this
negative
part of the
attitude.
game.
That's what's stopping them.
Yeah, the first half of the game was all violence. This part of the game is all playing messenger.
Mind the garp and all that.
A little too close for comfort, mate.
It is time we return to our sworn duties.
I agree, but I fear our definitions
Well,
aren't
swear away,
aligned.
we are Her Majesty's, not some kangaroo courts.
That kangaroo court is Her Majesty's government.
I'm with the General. We shouldn't blindly follow the gentry.
Hear, hear.
While Her Majesty remains absent, our duty is to the people.
They look to us for guidance.
Not for guidance, for peace, for stability.
That is what the gentry promised.
They promised the moon, but have only delivered dust.
Excuse me? This is a closed meeting.
I have word from Lord Chancellor Smythe.
Ah, the pompous Petsy.
Oh, ignore General Asquith. What's the message?
Read it yourself.
The Lord Chancellor has named me general.
And a small child outside named me Mary Louise Poppinstock. She has just as much authority to promote a Tommy as this trumped-up politicaster. We answer to the Queen, and the Queen alone. We will not accept commands from anyone but Her Royal Majesty. Do I make myself clear?
Alright, I guess we're heading to Buckingham Palace to get the Queen's approval. Luckily, we've also been there before. Alright, let's try and find the Queen. We haven't actually met the Queen before.
I was wondering when you'd arrive. Our new Lord Chancellor, appointed without my awareness, I might add, sent word. How kind of him to inform us after the fact. Regardless, he wished to speak with you directly about the matter. I'd recommend answering it. He's rather snippy when you don't.
Princess Elizabeth, eh? Greetings.
You're about to have an audience with Her Royal Highness. You no doubt heard her screaming with excitement.
What happened to her?
She's been feral for ages, but as a figurehead it doesn't really matter. So long as she lives, in whatever state, her authority remains. So try not to kill her. It'd put a real damper on our relationship with the Tommies.
So how do we make this work?
With the gentlemen in this room, of course. Did you think I called them here for their charm? Director Herbertson has the answer. In fact, you helped him with it. Speak with him. And the princess holds the key. You'll need that to let yourself in.
Ah, his serum that fixes ghouls. I forgot all about it.
It seems you find yourself in my employ once again. Your previous efforts, while brutish, proved quite fruitful in the long run. And today, you'll see exactly how. For this experiment, simply incapacitate the subject and administer the winning formula.
What do you mean by incapacitate?
Are you so daft that I need to explain your own brutish ways to you? Whatever you do, just don't bruise her face. She'll need to make a public appearance sooner or later.
Give me the serum.
All action must be considered. Observe, analyze, then act. Normally, I would control for all variables, meaning I would inject the subject in my lab under close scrutiny. But, circumstances as they are, you must act in my stead out in the wild.
Great.
As it were.
Okay, we're gonna go inject the Queen.
These things, as you know, are so personal. I do not approve of Lord Smythe and their machinations, but in this regard, I must acquiesce. We have a chance to give something back to the crowds. With this key, we have a chance to give them back their queen.
Just give me the key.
An inspiration of confidence. Do treat her gently.
I wonder if that's supposed to be the same Elizabeth that would later become Queen of England. I guess that would make Elizabeth's mother Queen Victoria II. Now why are they mad that we're attacking the Queen? They told us to do it. Unless they're also firing at the Queen, but I don't think so.
Take this from a walking corpse. You need it.
Any last words?
Maybe they are firing at the Queen. Strong, that's for sure.
Gracious. It's all clearer.
Mother.
We are still taking rads and damage here.
Your Majesty?
More tests will need to be run, but early indications point to a full success.
Truly?
You can thank me later. I need to prevent a military coup.
My queen!
What comes next, we don't know. That's the beauty of science. We must observe and learn. But Lord Chancellor Smythe needs a certain order signed. Her penmanship will be a perfect test for the efficacy of this formula, and a control for future studies on her progression.
I just need to sign this.
Yes, Mother.
And I will start preparing for your first public appearance.
That might be a bit premature.
Or it could yield the perfect data.
My mother is not your pet science experiment.
Isn't she? She'll be in my care for the foreseeable future.
It is done.
Good. Now leave us. There's much to
It
study.
must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Alright, back to see the Tommies and finish appointing a new general. We're slowly taking control of all of London.
Yep. Don't mind me.
If you've returned with more drivel from Smythe, you can walk back out that door.
Here's your orders from the Queen.
Brash and abrasive. Your mother would be ashamed she raised one so callous. What am I without my post?
Someone who can still do good for the crown.
There is truth in your words, painful as they've been. I'll take my leave of you now. I must attend to my belongings and find new quarters.
Alright, I guess our new general is gonna make a speech.
My fellow Tommies, I stand before you as your new general. By the orders of Her Royal Highness, and with the full support of the gentry, I have been tasked with ensuring Blighty remains at peace. I cannot do that without each and every one of you. We cannot waver. We cannot yield to fear. There is chaos out there, yes. The streets are more dangerous than they were yesterday. But we are no strangers to danger. Death or glory, Tommies, death or glory. Those are our options. So, let us choose glory. Let us bring the Queen's peace to the boroughs so that they may all feel safe. Go, march, stamp out that chaos and restore order. This is your city as much as mine. Make her a place fit for us all.
Alright, I'm guessing we need to talk to Smythe somehow. Not sure where we're gonna find him next, but I'm sure he's gonna want to tell us what's next.
We won't go quietly.
Run like hell and you'll be there. Hey, you must be the civvy our new general's looking for. Someone's on his personal line asking about you. Says it's urgent.
I was wondering how long it would take that servile buffoon to find you.
He found me, now what?
Now we talk. Good work with the Tommies, but we'll have to delay our meeting further, I'm afraid. To really put an end to this rebellion, we need unity, a common goal. Without that, violence only begets violence, and we want a monopoly on it. That goal is born from fear. A manufactured enemy will cow them into obedience.
Who's the enemy?
Who is the wrong question. It's what, as in what they represent. Simply put, this enemy will seek to undermine the safety and security of all London's people. The best lie has a grain of truth, after all. And this is where the genius of my plan takes fruition. Our enemy shall be called Angel. You see, we've taken bold steps, you and I, to get to this position. Whispers of our organization have inevitably begun to spread. But it's too late. We already control everything, and they don't even know it. In fear of Angel, the people shall submit to it. Now is the time, my dear friend, to catapult Angel onto the national stage. Go to Land's End Inn in Peckham. Your luggage will await you in room 5. Be seeing you.
Alright, I guess we need to create an enemy of the people, and we're going to do that in next episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on more Fallout London. Bye for now.